Have you ever pondered whether the woman you are conversing with harbors a secret attraction towards you? The truth is, her actions often reveal more than her words, and she often acts without even realizing it. What if I told you that women unconsciously engage in one specific behavior when they experience deep attraction? This behavior is often subtle and simple to miss, but it can reveal a lot about a woman's feelings. Would you be able to recognize it? Imagine how your interactions could change if you understood the hidden language of attraction that most men use. Attraction often lurks in the smallest yet most telling gestures of conversation. In this video, Overlook will reveal the subtle psychological cues that women exhibit when they are truly interested in you based on how they look at you. What you'll learn to the way she positions herself around you will break down the signs so you'll never be left guessing again. And this isn't about tricks or gimmicks. It's about understanding the psychology behind human connection and attraction. So if you've ever found yourself wondering, does she like me or is she just being polite? Stick around, because by the end of this video you'll have the tools to confidently answer that question. And who knows, the next time you're with her, you just might notice something you've never seen before, something that could change everything. Before we dive into what these signs are, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel so you will stay updated when we release newer videos. So are you ready to uncover the secrets of women's psychology and decode the hidden language of attraction? Let's get started. Let's start with one of the most eye contact powerful indicators of attraction. Eye contact. You've probably heard that the eyes are the windows to the soul. And when it comes to attraction, this couldn't be truer. Eye contact is one of the first and most consistent ways a woman might reveal her interest in you. But it's not always straightforward. It's often nuanced and layered. For instance, if a woman is deeply attracted to you, she might hold your gaze just a little longer than what feels typical in a casual conversation. You'll notice it. Those few extra seconds of sustained eye contact that make you wonder if there's more to it. On the flip side, some women show their interest in a more shy or reserved way. In these cases, you might catch her looking at you, but the moment your eyes meet, she quickly glances away, almost as if she's been caught in the act. What's fascinating is that she might repeat this pattern, sneaking glances at you when she thinks you're not looking, only to look away again when you catch her. Another important indicator is the intensity of her gaze. If she is giving you her full attention during a body language conversation, it's usually an indication that she genuinely cares about you as a person, as well as what you're saying. Occasionally, her expression softens slightly to accompany this. The brain's natural reaction to attraction causes her pupils to dilate slightly as she listens intently. However, remember the importance of context. If she's in a professional setting or surrounded by people, her eye contact may be more fleeting as she strives to maintain decorum. Pay attention to these subtleties because they can reveal a lot about her level of interest. Body language is another important component in figuring out attraction. The idea of open versus closed body language is important because women frequently express their feelings through their posture around you rather than through words. When a woman is attracted to you, her body language is typically open and inviting. She may face you directly, her shoulders squared toward you, indicating that you have her undivided attention. Her arms and legs are likely to be relaxed rather than crossed, indicating that she feels comfortable and receptive. In contrast, closed body language may show disinterest or discomfort. One of the most intriguing behaviors to look out for is mirroring, which occurs when a woman unconsciously imitates your posture or movements to establish rapport and a sense of connection. For instance, if you lean forward slightly while speaking, she might do the same. If you take a sip of your drink, she might reach for hers. This isn't something she does consciously. Rather, it's a normal psychological reaction that occurs when we feel connected to someone. Proximity is another powerful indicator. When a woman finds you attractive, she often tries to close the physical distance between you. For example, she may stand or sit closer to you than is necessary, or she may position herself so that you are in her personal space. If you are at a social event, she may unintentionally find herself close to you throughout the evening. These small actions are intentional, even if she isn't fully aware of them. Lastly, observe how she reacts to your movements. Does she shift positions to remain in your line of sight? Does she angle her body toward you when you are speaking? These subtle cues can reveal a lot about her level of interest. Physical cues are one of the most straightforward and telling ways a woman may express her attraction to you, but they are also one of the most difficult to interpret because they can vary from casual to intense IAL, depending on the situation and her personality. Let's start with unintentional touches. Whether she bumps into you, brushes against your arm, or lightly touches your hand while passing something may not be intentional. These are frequently low-risk, subtle ways for her to see how you're reacting and whether you're open to physical contact. On the other hand, intentional touches are more deliberate. For example, she might put her hand on your arm while laughing at something you said, adjust your collar, or brush something off your shoulder. Tiny, seemingly innocuous gestures can open the door to a physical relationship. Although these behaviors may appear informal, they are frequently deliberate attempts to close the distance between you. The frequency and force of these touches can also reveal whether she is being playful or serious, especially if she touches you repeatedly throughout a chat. She is clearly drawn to you and feels at ease if you give her a soft pat or lingering contact, but keep in mind that not all women are attracted to you. Playfulness is another important indicator of attraction. A woman is more likely to relax and engage in light-hearted teasing or playful banter when she feels at ease and attracted to someone. In some cases, she may be shy or reserved about making physical contact, especially early on. In these cases, you may notice her touch increasing over time as she becomes more at ease around you. Consider patterns and context. Something that seems insignificant alone can take on new meaning when combined with other signs of attraction. For instance, she might playfully challenge you or make fun of you in a way that seems more endearing than critical, or she might gently tease you about something you said or did with a smile that makes it obvious she's not being serious. She frequently uses this behavior to establish rapport and explore areas of mutual interest. She often teases to build rapport and make your interactions more enjoyable. But it's not just what she says, it's how she says it, a light-hearted tone of speech. If she combines a playful grin or a sparkle in her eye with more subtly suggestive physical signs, such as a gentle pat on your arm or a closer lean, it's an even more potent indication that she's interested. Remember, not all teasing is a sign of attraction. If it feels harsh or dismissive, it's likely not motivated by attraction. However, if it's light-hearted, accompanied by smiles and laughter, and balanced with genuine warmth, it's a strong indicator that she's drawn to you now. Small challenges or games, like daring you to try something new or betting you can't, can also be playful. These exchanges foster a sense of intimacy and camaraderie. Let's investigate the various indicators of women's communication styles. A woman's communication style and tone of voice can give away a lot about how she feels. During your interactions, you'll frequently notice subtle changes in a woman's speech patterns and vocal tone when she feels attracted to you. For instance, when she speaks to you, her voice may become softer or slightly higher pitched. She doesn't consciously do this. Rather, it's a biological reaction associated with attraction. Biology and psychology research reveals that women attracted to someone may alter their vocal tones to sound more feminine or nurturing, signifying warmth and approachability. On the other hand, Some women may slow down their speech when speaking to someone they are attracted to. This is frequently a subconscious attempt to capture your interest and establish a more intimate, captivating connection. Observe whether her tone changes to one that is more expressive, playful, or flirtatious when she is speaking to you as opposed to other people. Another sign is laughter. If she laughs more readily at your jokes, even the ones that aren't very funny, it's a strong indication that she enjoys your company and is trying to connect with you. Laughter is a universal signal of comfort, shared understanding, and attraction. You might even notice that her laugh sounds different when you're the one making her smile. Don't undervalue the power of silences. If she feels comfortable sharing a moment of quiet with you, that's often a sign of deep interest. Silence doesn't have to be awkward. In fact, it can indicate a level of connection where words aren't always necessary for the frequency and quality of her communication. Another important indicator of attraction is the frequency and caliber of her communication with you. When a woman is interested in you, she usually tries to keep the conversation going, whether in person, via text, or through other channels. For example, she may text you first or reply right away when you reach out, even if she's busy, because she values the connection. Pay attention to how often she initiates contact and whether she sends you random messages throughout the day to share a joke, an idea, or something that reminded her of you. These small gestures can indicate attraction, but both the frequency and depth of her conversations matter. When a woman finds you attractive, she is likely to delve deeper into topics beyond mere trivia. She will pose insightful queries regarding your life, interests, and viewpoints. This curiosity reflects her interest in learning more about you. You may also observe her disclosing more personal information about herself, such as her dreams, thoughts, or experiences, which fosters intimacy and vulnerability. This is her. She uses humor as a method of letting you into her world and strengthening your emotional bond, so don't undervalue it when she makes jokes, teasing you, or shares amusing stories and memes. It indicates that she wants to keep things light and enjoyable, and that she appreciates your presence. When a woman feels attracted to a man, she often makes subtle changes to her appearance to capture their attention. These adjustments are usually small but intentional. For example, she might dress more stylishly or wear something she knows will stand out. If you've complimented her on a particular outfit or color in the past, don't be surprised if she wears it more often around you. This isn't a coincidence. It's her way of reminding you that she noticed and appreciated your appearance compliment. You might also notice changes in her grooming or makeup. She might put a little extra effort into her hair, nails, or accessories when she knows she'll be seeing you. These details may seem minor, but they're often deliberate choices designed to leave a positive impression. It's not just about how she looks. Observe how she carries herself. If she seems more poised or confident around you, that's a sign that she wants to show off her best self. Her posture, gait, and sitting may also subtly change to convey elegance and confidence. Remember that these efforts aren't always overt or obvious. In fact, the smallest signs are frequently the most telling. A woman who is truly attracted to you will try to look and feel her best because she wants to stand out in your eyes, not because she feels obligated to. This is another important indication of attraction, the effort she makes to make you feel special. A woman who is interested in you will frequently go above and beyond to do thoughtful things for you, no matter how small. For example, she may remember your favorite drink, song, or hobby and surprise you with something related. She may also offer to help you with a task, even if it's just carrying a bag or proofreading an email. These gestures of kindness demonstrate that she is aware of your needs and wants to make you happy. She might also try to celebrate your accomplishments or milestones. such as congratulating you on a promotion or sending you a birthday note. These actions show that she wants to get to know you better, and let's not forget the power of compliments. If a woman is interested in you, she will frequently find a method to show it, whether it be through your appearance, personality, or accomplishments. Beyond these overt displays, observe how she treats you in daily interactions. Does she prioritize spending time with you? Does she try to include you in her plans or invite you to join her in activities she enjoys? These actions frequently show her interest more than words could. Compliments are typically specific and sincere, demonstrating that she's genuinely impressed by who you are. Women can also determine your level of interest by providing hypothetical situations or subtle queries. These questions are often designed to test your feelings without being too direct. For example, she might ask about your ideal partner or what qualities you value in a relationship. While these questions seem casual, they're often her way of determining if she aligns with what you're looking for. She might also ask about your future plans or goals, signaling her interest in how you see yourself and possibly her in the bigger picture. Sometimes these questions take the form of playful hypotheticals, like, "What would you do if we were stranded on a deserted island together?" These scenarios might seem light-hearted, but they're often her way of exploring how you perceive her and your dynamic together. It's not just about the questions themselves, though. It's about how she responds to your answers. Does she seem genuinely interested in what you're saying? Does she follow up with more questions or share her own thoughts on the topic? Her level of engagement can reveal a lot about her feelings. As we come to the end of this key behaviors video, let's take a moment to reflect on the key behaviors that indicate a woman may be deeply attracted to you. These signs aren't random. They're rooted in human psychology and reveal more about her feelings than words ever could. First, pay attention to her eye contact. Is she holding your gaze a little longer than usual, or shyly looking away, only to glance back again? These subtle movements are often her way of expressing interest without saying a word. Eye contact is powerful. It builds intimacy and trust in a way that nothing else can. Next, observe her body language. Is she leaning toward you, mirroring your movements, or positioning herself closer to you in social settings? Open body language and physical proximity are unconscious ways of saying, "I feel safe and comfortable with you." Don't forget about her prioritization of time. If she's making an effort to spend time with you, rearranging her schedule or initiating conversations, this is a clear indication that you're important to her. This level of attentiveness shows genuine interest in you as a person, not just the surface-level conversations. Lastly, pay attention to her subtle cues, such as when she teases you or puts you in humorous situations, to see how you react. These little gestures frequently show that she is attempting to get to know you better and establish a relationship. Building stronger, more meaningful relationships requires understanding these indicators, not just gauging someone's attraction to you. Gaining insight into women's psychology will assist you in establishing more solid bonds based on mutual respect, communication, and admiration. I would love to hear from you if you found this video helpful. Please share it with someone who might benefit from these insights in their life, and subscribe to this channel for more in-depth discussions on relationships and psychology. If you have seen any of these signs of attraction in the women in your life, please share your thoughts or experiences in the comments section below. I look forward to reading them and continuing the conversation. I'm Head King. I appreciate your viewing, and remember that the more you understand, the more important your relationships will become. I'll see you in the future film.